Manga-Waido.
My name is Yuto Fujikawa. I'm 11 years old. I made a lot of friends in this class in the 5th grade, and I'm enjoying my school life every day. Then one day, a new student, Ren Suzuki, came to our class. Nice to meet you. I immediately invited him to have lunch with me so that we could get to know each other better. Wait, is that your lunch? Yeah, my mom made it for me. Isn't it kinda small? Is it? What does your lunch look like? Like this? Whoa, I never seen a packed lunch like that. What? Isn't it normal? Well, my dad's the president, so we might be a little different from you guys. I see, so you're rich. I guess so. By the way, what does your dad do for a living? I don't have a dad, so I always live with my mom. What? That's right. I come from a single mother. My father was involved in a car accident 5 years ago. Since then, my mom has been raising me by herself. I was lonely at first, but now I help with the laundry and cooking and enjoying spending time with my mom. Is that what you call a single mother family? Yeah. That means you're poor. What? My mom told me single mother families are poor. It's not like that. What do you mean? I have to be in the same class as a poor kid. That sucks. Since then, Ren started making fun of me as a poor person. It's true that we're not as rich as Ren's family, but we don't have any problems making a living. I was shocked to hear him say that just because I didn't have a father. Then, the day of the class visit arrived. Mom was too busy with work and couldn't come. On the other hand, Ren's mother was the first one to come to the classroom and talk the loudest.
We moved here because of my husband's work. Oh, by the way, my husband runs a company. It's not easy being the wife of a CEO, you know? Oh, by the way, what does your husband do for a living? Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's hard to say after mine. I mean, was it really okay to dress so casually for a class visit? I went to the trouble of preparing brand new luxury clothes just for today. Everyone, please be friends with my Ren. Don't bully him just because he's a little different from your kids.
Mom, it's him. That's Yuto from a single mother family.
Oh my, you're Yuto. You do look poor. Poor thing. Seeing him like this, you can see how important it is to have a father. Ren, if you don't want to be like this boy, you should be thankful to your father, okay?
Yeah, okay. In the end, Ren's mother kept boasting about how rich she was. It's very different from our life, but I didn't envy them one bit. On top of that, Ren's mother came to me after class and...
Oh my, what about your mother? She's a single parent and doesn't even show up for class. What kind of mother is she?
My mom's busy with work, so...
Oh, and what does your mother do?
She works to help people.
Huh? What is that? Oh, a security guard? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's embarrassing to say when your mother's a security guard. Poor people don't get to choose their jobs, and children don't get to choose their parents. I mean, what was the school thinking, putting such a poor kid in the same class as Ren?
Mom, his lunches are always super small.
Oh, is it? But if you're a single parent, I guess it's hard to make a decent lunch. That's right, Yuto, you should come to our home party tonight.
Home party? What? But Mom, I thought you said not to be friends with poor people.
It's okay. Ren, it's kindness for rich people like us to help these kids. Okay, Yuto, I'll make a special exception just for you.
Apparently, the other kids in the class had been invited in advance. I heard they were all going with their parents, but as I recall, Mom was working in the evening too. I was going to refuse, but Ren's mother persisted in inviting me. I'll talk to my mom about it. I said so and decided to go home once. When I got home, my mom was home from work. Yuto, welcome back. Sorry I couldn't make it to your class visit. No, it's okay. Yuto, what's wrong? Well, I told her how my day went without thinking. The fact that he made fun of me for being poor and even made fun of my mom, I found myself blurting it all out. I'm sorry, Yuto. It's my fault. It's not your fault, Mom. You always do your best for me. Then I told her about the home party, too. My mom couldn't come because she was working after all, but why don't you go eat a lot of food while you're there? I'll be there to pick you up. So I decided to attend the home party.
Okay, everyone, please eat plenty. Please feel the difference from your home. Yuto, you've never eaten a meal like this, have you?
It's so different from his usual food, he might get a stomachache. After that, Ren's mother just continued to boast. I immediately regretted my participation, and I think it was the same for everyone around as well. Anyway, I prayed that it would be over soon.
Well, I guess it's time to call it a night. Your mother hasn't come yet. Oh, maybe she abandoned you?
She said she would come pick me up.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Just then, I heard a car pull up in front of the house. Oh, I think my mom's here. I said that and answered the door.
What?
What? I saw a luxury car parked in front of my house. I think it was a limousine, a car that only the rich can drive. The door opened, and when I wondered who would come out, Yuto, sorry for the wait. I'm here to pick you up. Mom?
What? What's going on?
Wow, it's a limo.
Yuto, is this person really your mother?
Yeah. Hi, I am Yuto's mother. Sorry for the delay in greeting you. And it looks like you even treated him to a feast today.
Wait a second, you were rich? You should have told me earlier. I thought you were poor because you were a single parent. That's right, let's be friends as rich people from now on, okay?
Yes.
Ren, starting tomorrow, you and Yuto are gonna be friends, okay? He's rich, just like us.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, everyone, it's only right, so let's get this party back on track. Now that we have two rich families together.
Wait a minute.
At that moment, a loud voice suddenly came out from the back of the limousine.
Honey?
Oh, it's Dad. Welcome home.
You were only after the money, weren't you?
Huh? What are you talking about? I mean, why are you with Yuto's mother?
I'll explain later. Anyway, Reiko, you're cheating on me, aren't you?
What?
It's no use playing dumb. I already know everything.
What are you talking about? Don't say weird things like that in public.
You still have excuses after seeing this?
Ren's father took out a bunch of photos from his pocket, then showed Ren's mother and a young man I don't know.
This is...
Giving all the money I had to the guy you're cheating with.
How did you... and the pictures?
I hired this person to investigate.
I'm Fujikawa, the detective your husband requested an investigation to.
Detective?
After we moved here, you were acting strange. So I asked a detective agency to investigate a potential affair. And this is Fujikawa-san, who consulted with me.
No way, she wasn't a security guard.
That's right, my mom is a detective. But she told me not to be honest with others because a detective has to be kept secret. This was the first time I saw my mom call herself a detective. She had a serious expression on her face different from her usual gentle nature, which was very cool.
I was getting an investigative report before I came here. I had just heard about today's class visit and then home party. I borrowed a limo from a friend of mine to put a little test on you.
A test? For what?
To see if you were actually disrespecting Fujikawa-san or if you judge people by their money. I heard you make fun of Yuto when you found out he came from a single mother home. But then the moment she came in a limo, you switch.
That's...
Reiko, when we got married, you said, I don't judge people by their money. That was a lie, wasn't it? I was right about you marrying me for money.
That's not true!
Besides, you seem to be teaching Ren the wrong things. Don't befriend poor people? Don't you think you're an awful human being for that?
But because, why not? Why should rich people like us be friends with poor people? Rich people like us, we're different.
Us? You don't even do your chores at home. You just sleep around. And you spend my money on other men. You're not rich, you're just a parasite.
Mom, what's a parasite?
Shut up for a second. Honey, this isn't... I was lonely, moving to a new town. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I can't live without you. No, it's not like that.
And I'm not the only one you should be apologizing to.
What?
Reiko, apologize to Fujikawa-san.
It is true that Yuto does not have a father. He must be lonely, but he puts up with it and even helps with the housework. I won't tolerate people calling such a child poor or pitiful.
But if you're a single parent, you should do more for your...
I may not be able to make Yuto's lunch properly, but that's because someone I've been researching recently plays around with so many different guys.
What?
Anyway, please apologize to Yuto. This is my request as a mother, not as a detective.
Reiko, why are you silent? Isn't it obvious who's more pathetic? The one who's struggling to make ends meet, or the one who's just playing with other people's money?
I'm sorry. Honey, you'll forgive me for this, won't you?
What?
I apologize, right? So as always.
Oh, you. Of course I'm divorcing you.
No.
I'm staying in this house with Ren. Now get out!
Please, not Ren. Ren, you want to live with your mother, don't you?
I want to be with Dad.
What?
That's what it is. We'll be discussing the rest through our lawyers.
No!
And Ren's mother broke down in tears. Me and everyone around seemed to have no words to say. Since this incident, I become good friends with Ren. He apologized to me many times and stopped boasting. Ren is actually a really nice guy. I heard a rumor that his mother was kicked out of the house. I heard that she's living on her own with part-time jobs. On the other hand, Ren-kun is living happily with his strict but kind father. And I'm still living with my mom as close as ever. After that, my mom started taking more days off for me. The next time we go to an amusement park together is what I'm most looking forward to right now.